Growing up in Montana, I thought many of the experiences that I had were normal. I grew up hiking, hitting the walking trails after dinner, riding my horses in the mountains, working on farms, and being outside 90% of the time, even in our brutal Montana winters. When I moved to Spokane for college, I had a really hard time finding any hiking that I felt really suited me. Being busy with school, I needed something relatively close that could help me to decompress and not think about school for a little while. I tried different trails, used the All Trails app to help find more trails, and explored as much as I could, but I never really found a place that felt like home to me. I became extremely anxious and had a hard time mentally as I had no outlet for the stress and mental tax that college brings. This was until I came to Boise to visit my long-distance boyfriend one spring. The days were already hot, making me feel as though I would not feel at home, and I was extremely worried that I would never be able to recreate the feelings that I had at home. So many people told me that a staple to Boise is Table Rock, that this hiking trail in the foothills was somewhat short, easy to get to, close to the city, and a place that people here go to often. I liked the sound of all of this, but I didn't try it out for a while because I was so afraid that I would try it, my expectations would fall flat once again, and I would be disappointed and discouraged about wanting to move here permanently. One day, I was feeling overwhelmed from work and I absolutely had to get out and walk. I decided to hit the trail with my dog and try my best to have an open mind. As soon as I got there, I felt such a rush of relief, and I felt my shoulders relax because it wasn't a far drive. The sun was shining and the breeze carried my worries away. I started walking up the trail and noticed that it was well traveled but not crowded. It was quiet and it allowed my mind to rest. I needed a break from the technology that consumes us day in and day out. I put my phone in my pack and I allowed myself to be completely alone with just the sound of bees buzzing and my dog's collar jingling. I explored, looking at the different wildflowers blooming, and stopped to look at the view of the city from the midpoint. Although it didn't really look like my home or what I was used to in Montana, the trail itself had an indescribable quality of pure serenity and comfort, with no expectations of documenting it for social media or having to think about anything on the agenda for the rest of my day. To this day, I like to take my pups up there for some off-leash time and to clear my head. When I'm having a bad day and need a mini escape, the hiking community always has the best suggestions, and Table Rock is still a staple for me when I need something, but I don't know what it is yet.